Okay, so let's finish the Country Living magazine. I know it's going to put us in an odd number of videos, so I'll probably start the next magazine. That terrible moment when you can't remember. I guess I should have put that with the last page over there, and I didn't do it, or I left it paperclip for no apparent reason. But we're moving forward. Okay. If my voice sounds a little tired and worn out, it's part of my PCOS. It's also part of being a little depressed lately, but hey, what's new, right? I'll get through it. Maker's Dozen, 12 easy Easter crafts. Get an egg up on the season with these holiday decorating ideas. Number 1 is a Speckled Egg Garland. It looks really spectacular. It says, use an AWL to poke holes ends of paper mache eggs. $6 for 12, factorydirectcraft.com. Then you're going to paint the eggs white, robin's egg blue, turquoise with acrylic paint. Once the dry splattered with the dark blue paint, thread twice through the holes and hang, adding a tassel detail if desired. It looks really stylish and cool. 2. Easter grass display. Simply plant wheatgrass, available at garden stores or flower shops, in melt glass vessels such as sugar dish, goblet, and vase shown here. Water is necessary to keep fresh. Sugar dishes also make for a sweet place card holder. Simply tie a card to each handle. I actually like number 3. Pom-Pom bunny wreath. Make or buy 17 large white pom-poms. Attached to a 12-inch craft ring, which is $5 at Joann.com. With a hot glue gun, cut ears from white and pink felt. Use the glue to attach together and then to the back of the craft ring. Number 4 is just adorable. Coffee filter flowers. Submerge regular size white coffee filters. You'll need 4 to 6 for each flower in a watered down RIT dye solution. Here is petal pink. Dry completely, cut into flower shapes or various sizes, and stack larger to smallest. Attach at the center with a craft glue gun. Glue a paper mache or store-bought candy cup to the center of each and fill with candy. It's really stylish and cool. Mini egg tapestries. It's hot glue gun attached preserved green sheet moss and fake mini boxwood greenery to a round styrofoam ball until covered. Nestle the false robin's egg, which is $4 at factorydirect.com, in the moss, attaching with the glue. Fill a clay pot with floral foam. Poke a stick into the bottom of the topiary and insert into floral foam. Cover the foam with moss. Okay, so number 6. Double egg plate. Shape an air dry clay into the desired size plate shown on the napkin below, which I wish you could see. Use a fake or hard-boiled egg to make shown shallow egg shapes indentations in clay. Dry completely until the paint edge is desired colored. Spray with a food-safe semi-gloss lacquer to seal. Fabric tulips. Now this is kind of cool. Trace the flower template at countryliving.com/flower-template, and on fabric, cut out and sew together with the right sides facing inward. Leaving the button open, turn right side out. Fill with batting, glue strips or green felt around the wires to create stems. Insert into the bottom of the tulip. Push the nubs into the flower and hot glue into place. Attach the green felt leaves with glue. And number 8 is radish eggs. Now, paint or dye 3/4 of blown out white egg pink. Create the roots by attaching pieces of off-white twine to the bottom of the hot glue. Roll up the green crepe paper to create a stem. Seal the seam with glue. Cut leaves from crepe paper, wrap around the stem, and attach with glue stem to the top of the egg. Dip dyed baskets. Now, dip the top of a quarter of a cotton basket in desired color of fabric dye When dry, fill with moss and Easter candy and eggs. Number 10, that's a really good one. I wish you could see it. It says cut individual egg cups from the paper egg cartons, notch with decorative egg edges and cut decorative edges with scissors, or dye the paint cups desired colors. Attach cups and craft paper leaves to painted craft ring with a hot glue gun. Number 11 is parsnip and carrot napkin rings. I'm not a big fan of those. Dye the wooden craft beads, which are $16 at Amazon.com. Orange or white. Arrange the craft beads to small and large in a row. Thread into a piece of twine the corresponding color through the beads, not on the both ends. Wrap a wooden craft ring with twine and tie between the beads for the napkin holder. For the stem, attach links to the preserved grass or green crepe paper to the top of the hot glue gun. Number 12 is quote-unquote egg vases. Now you're going to blow up a large or a medium balloon, cover each with white paper, mache craft paper, leaving the bottom third to quarter uncovered and edges rough. Will let dry, and then pop balloon and remove the set of vase inside each and fill with water and flowers. Wow. Now, filled notes basket alternatives. You want to skip the shredded cellophane and try one of these more artful options. Moss, where that's live or preserved. This earthly option provides a soft spot for eggs to land. Straw, the neutralized garden center staple, allows peeps to pop. Shredded paper, customize your colorway with your hand-cranked paper shredder. That's kind of unique, right? So were you all blessed out there with children? There's some good ideas. What's it worth? And what is it? On page 40, appraisals. The U.S. Playing Card Company, Congress Playing Cards, What to Know. Founded in 1867, Cincinnati-based printing company Russell Morgan & Company, their name later changed to U.S. Playing Card Company, issued their first playing cards in 1881. White Bicycle, introduced a few years later, is the most well-known of the company's brands. It's their Congress line that was cream of the crop. The higher-priced cards were originally printed under two stocks, the higher number 404 and the deluxe number 606, which sported fancy gold edges. That later became the standard, recognized by the pictorial backs from the early mythological characters to later dogs, flowers, horses, and more. The stylish cards were marketed for home entertaining in the 1920s. They were introduced double decks or narrow cards to accommodate the high rise in popularity of bridge, some of which are still produced today. What's it worth? Anywhere from $15 to $75 per deck. I thought that was interesting because Grandpa likes to play cards all the time. And I don't think he's ever had a Congress set. Just saying. They have some really nice recipes in their recipe box. They have a strawberry slab scone, which takes about 40 minutes working time. Total time is 2 hours and 20 minutes. That includes cooling and standing, which it serves 8 to 10 people. And for the scone, you want to take 4 cups of self-rising flour, spooned and leveled, plus more to work the surface. 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 cup of superfine sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of fine sea salt, 1 large lemon finely zested, 4 large eggs divided, 1/2 cup plus 2 teaspoons whole milk divided, 1 1/3 sticks, which is 10 1/2 teaspoons unsalted cold butter cut into pieces, 2 tablespoons damaris sugar. For the topping, 14 ounces of fresh strawberries, huffed and halved, 1/8 cup of superfine sugar, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla beans paste, 2 8-ounce containers of mascarpone, and that's mascarpone. It's very complicated. It's about 6 pages or 6 steps worth, and I'm very tired. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to read the steps to you. You're going to have to get the recipe box in this book and read it, but that'll give you something to look forward to. They have a beautiful picture of some ducklings at the very end. Leave the roads, take the trails, attributed to the Greek philosopher of the Phagorus. And that's going to be all of the Country Living magazine. So, That magazine is out of the way. The next one on board is Woman's Day. And what I like about the Woman's Day magazine is they didn't skip over the holiday of St. Patrick's Day. A lot of these magazines are skipping over the St. Patrick's Day and going right to Easter. And that's not fair to St. Patrick's Day, especially when you're Irish. Just saying. So, sit there, stay tuned. We'll finish up with part 1 of Woman's Day because it's a long magazine as well.